Good afternoon. I got a deck for the month of October that I thought I would show. It's kind of appropriate. I'm going to try to stick with a kind of a theme, I guess. Either ink, black and white monochrome decks, or something related to that, or just, October kind of things like this one, Tarot of Haunted House. Shouldn't that say of the haunted house? As if I could be the grammar police. But I got what's becoming my kind of favorite candle, even though it's not a real candle. It's fake, but it looks kind of real, except for my drip action there. And it makes this bizarre noise if I let it go. I don't know if the microphone picked that up or not, but it's kind of addicting. Addictive. There I go again with the grammar. But anyway, this is a Lo Scarabeo deck by Sasha and Mirco Pierfederici. Wow. Can he buy a vowel? Actually, yes, he would like to buy the letter A because he's got E and I covered. And that's at the front, if that's the front where you open it. 78 tarot cards with instruction. It does come with the usual, art card. That's a nice back. I'll show it on the full card here in a second. And the terrazza free, wherever you say that card. Here's the major arcana. I keep saying minor arcana because I'm out of the habit of doing these videos. So I'll let you look at that for a little bit. Also, I'll mention that instead of having Inktober and Shrinktober, just like, something every day on the channel, I'm just going to leave that one video in place because basically that was about not really a deck, more like 9 decks of cards, but I will leave that one in place, and then I'm going to try a playlist, but list the other videos as unlisted. But I think it still works, so you could go to the playlist if you want to see whatever I doodle every day, and for Inktober anyway, and then I think you go to the playlist and you can watch whatever video you want to watch, but they don't pop up as, like this will, where it's public and it'll pop up in your feed or whatever they call that thing. But let's try it with the lights for a second, just to kind of maybe give a clearer picture. I think the sun is actually better, to be quite honest. I think it portrays the darkness a little better. I thought, well, I'm not going to like this. That's one is Lo Scarabeo, even though they have some of the better quality. I spit on it because they don't, they're consistent. It's unbelievable how consistent they are. I mean, maybe the card stock changes a little, but their packaging, the fact that they never seem to run out of anything, stop spitting on the cards, it's amazing, really. I like that card. Different sort of hermit. Kind of going to the left. That's good. I guess this is technically Rider-Waite-Smith, if you want to look at it that way. It does come with a little book, which, is the usual 57 languages or whatever it is. Wow. Is it the typical 19 pages? Yep. See, they're unbelievably consistent. The languages change sometimes, don't they? 2, 4, 5, maybe not. To enter the deck, you may read these words. Your heart pumps like an engine. Oh my goodness. And then it goes on and on. But I believe this Sasha person's like a writer, I think. And a prolific writer at that. So the back looks like it takes part of this image here for the Fool card. Notice no words. Notice no borders. See, it's hard not to like this. Some of the images aren't my kind of thing, but it's well done, actually. Look at it back. That's nice. I might redoodle that as a Inktober, because I feel under no obligation to be totally original. In fact, both sons are artists. One of them, we have a recurring argument about the originality of art. I think the only person who should get total credit is the person who originally came up with a dot and a line. And they probably did that with a stick and some mud or sand or something. Oh my. The Exorcist. Kinda, not really. This, I like that. I like the Tower card. I like the Moon. Huh. It's better than a baby. So let's try to cover up. I'm in between runs here since I'm cutting back in Shrinktober. Cutting back on distance anyway. Black just attracts everything, doesn't it? Here comes the first suit, which is also unlabeled. These are swords. Can I? I don't want those to show up so much. There. That's kind of better. Perhaps I can zoom in a little. Let's see. I think so. That's pretty good right there. Oh, will you look at that? Chessboard. Have I seen chess and tarot before? I think there's a connection there. Stake in the heart. Must be a vampire. Or was a vampire. The people aren't too beautiful. I'm not sure this is covering all types of people. I don't think that was its goal. Maybe to be a bit Victorian Gothic, maybe. Wow. Now I do just initially like this suit. Look at all that fire coming off of there. And it's not like they're all colored orange. Or red or whatever. Look at that. A Ouija board. Being done by oneself. It's a little difficult to do. It'd be cool if it actually moved, but I'd probably get rid of the deck if that happened. That's nice. I like this suit. I like that they don't tell you what the suit is. It's pretty obvious. That's why I don't like the words. This might be the only guy with an intense gym membership. Kind of like reminding me of Rhett Butler from Gone with the Wind. Like, frankly, my dear, I just built a fire. And then she passes out, swooning. As if. Here are the Suit of Pentacles. Wow. That might be one of the better stained glass. Not sure what that is in the foreground. Looks like spiders, kind of. That's different. But that's pretty nice. I'm kind of surprised. Not to sound like I'm promoting or marketing, because Lord knows Lo Scarabeo doesn't need any help, I don't think. They cornered their own little market. Oops. Yeah. I'm not sure I have 31 days of decks remaining, but maybe. Oh yes. Well, I already did one yesterday. I think that counts. A deck to be. It's definitely going to be. I just have to go through that long process of uploading and making sure they're not crooked, which seems to take longer than actually doodling anything. I like this one. The Eight of Cups. That's nicely done. So I think that's it. But that was a quick, hopefully not quick enough, show of Tarot of Haunted House by Sasha Graham and Mirco Pierfederici. Mirco Pierfederici. Sasha Graham. A lot of Sashas. So with that, I will say